YouTube? Adam the Piper here. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. It's been pretty nice here. So the weather finally, clouds finally left and the sun finally came out and temperature's about decent, so made it a little more bearable. A little bit of housekeeping. Today I'm smoking my Boots Chacon straight billiard, and in it some Frog Morton on the Bayou. This is a tin I've had a year and a half now, I believe, right about. I opened it up and smoked a bowl out of it. It was way too wet when I first got it. So I just put a Ziploc bag and threw it up in the cupboard, and there it sat, and just pulled it out today. So I want to thank everybody for all the subs. Been watching a lot of videos and trying to keep up with everybody that's been leaving comments and stuff, so I appreciate it. And if I haven't gotten to check out any of your videos yet, that's what I'm doing tonight after I get done making my video. It's home alone, so we're going to enjoy some peace and quiet, YouTube, and some pipes and some tea. But met a fellow Bama guitar dude. If you don't know who he is, get on his channel and look. He's got quite kind of a cool setup. So, but we were messaging back and forth a little bit and gave a recommendation to talk about my top 5 pipes, favorite pipes, and my tobaccos. Well, naturally I can't narrow it down just to the 5, so we got a few, but a few of them I'm going to lump together because they're basically the exact same pipe. Excuse me. So we'll go over my pipes first. And as all of you know, I'm kind of a nut for Savinellis, especially the 673s. These are all my favorite. It may not be the favorite color, favorite design, but my best smoking pipes. So, but the Savinelli 673s. I love these pipes. I wanted one ever since I've seen matches, and they are just as great a smoking pipe as what everybody says. Here's another one. This is of the group that we're going to call one pipe. This is one I've already showed once. This is my Oscar Tiger Savinelli. I have another one that's brand new that we're doing for the giveaway. It'll be identical to that one. I like the stems on them. I like the fact that they're wider. Then everybody knows the Friday Savinelli. Beautiful pipes. Only thing is, and I think it must be something with my body chemistry, you can't really see it on here, but you can kind of see where some of the finish is a little bit lighter. All my pipes, I don't know if it's something oils in my hand or what, but it's kind of starting to turn kind of that patinaed bronze is what I would call it. It actually kind of looks neat on this pipe, but as long as it don't get any worse. So I've got those 3, and then I've got the Rossi, equally just as good of the smoking pipe. Excuse me one second. Equally as good of a smoking pipe as the Savinellis. I take this one with me on the road. So, and I think I've got the 4 of these now, so I don't have to try to sneak in a smoke with one of the other ones throughout the week. I actually have enough for a weekly rotation. So that's one pipe. And then we have another Savinelli. I was really kind of disappointed with these, but they're still a great smoke. This is the Alligator Skin Green. It really was it really is a nice pipe, I guess. Like I said, the stain, you can't see it on the camera. Well, maybe you can a little bit. the stain kind of started coming off. And then I've got a blue one too. I'm not even going to show because I'm terribly embarrassed of it. That was my first proper pipe. So it's been well used and abused, and the stain on that one is completely, for the most part, gone. As I was using it, it kind of started getting like a sticky feeling, so there's fingerprints, and I'm actually going to try to redo it here this summer after I get some other projects done. And we've got a Nording. I love this pipe for the most part. I don't like packing it. I got too fat of fingers for the bowl. It's got kind of like a whiskey glass bowl. It's a nice pipe, but I don't smoke it very often just because of the bowl mainly. And then one of my many Dr. Graybows. This is one of my newer ones. I smoked the snot out of this thing. I mean, I just Carter Hall and Prince Albert. I don't smoke that out of my other pipes. I think that some of the over-counter blends I smoke a little hot. Bowls kind of get a little bit sticky residue build up on the inside. So I try not to use my good pipes for that. Excuse me. And for anybody that's really interested, I think that Rossi pipe here, I think it was like $40. They're a great smoking pipe. And then I already showed you one of my favorite tobaccos. And I'm not going to go into great detail about a lot of these, just because I think a lot of you guys have already smoked them, and I've got too many of them set out here to do any kind of real review with. But first on the list, my plum pudding that surprised the ever-living daylights out of me when I got it, because it was not what I was thinking it was. Delicious stuff. Love it. Got that dark, smoky, kind of campfire-y. Love it. Goes great sitting next to the campfire, I think, personally. And then, I don't have this one open. I've smoked quite a few tins of these. It's Lane's Limited and 125th anniversary. That is a great smoking one as well. I can't smoke this one all day. It gives me tongue bite really bad because I have the tendency to smoke really hot. And then, for those of you who followed me on Facebook, and I talked about this a little bit the other day too when I made my last video, Peterson's Irish Flake. Just ordered another tin of this. I got completely, went into the brick and mortar. I paid just shy of $20 for this tin. Ordered a bigger tin of it online today for $9. I stocked up. So, and then we've got Orlick Dark Strong Kentucky. It's another one. Virginia and Kentucky. Yep. Really good. It's got that dark smoky flavor to it too. To an extent, and not terribly overpowering like a lot of Kia, but very good. And then my over-the-counter blend, Prince Albert. I find myself smoking this a little bit less, not because I don't like it. I've just got a great deal of open containers of tobacco right now I've got to get through. And then, of course, the Haunted Bookshop. This is my everyday smoke for on the road, along with, not that one. This is becoming another favorite of mine. This is the Big and Burly. That's got a lot of Kia in it. It's very good too. It's not terribly strong. And then the last one would be the Cornell and Deal crooner. This is one, I have one dedicated pipe to smoking this. That's a briar pipe. It's a cheap pipe. It smokes very good. The deer tongue in this will linger in your pipe for a very, 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 very long time. And I found that to be able to enjoy this one to the fullest benefit, you need a clean pipe. Corn cob. I've tried it out of a corn cob before after I smoked something else in it. Still ghosts to an extent. I know corn cobs don't ghost, but it does a little bit. But very good stuff. If you do try this, make sure. And I think this is one that I'm actually gonna send a sample with to the winner. But make sure you have a separate pipe to try it out of, at least to see if you even like it. And actually, I think I'll include a Patriot, or not a Patriot, but a Legend Missouri Meerschaum corn cob. So that's that. Like I said, I'm not going to go into great detail about them today. Gotta have more videos coming up. We're going to start doing some more reviews. The weather's starting to get nicer, so I'll start doing a little bit more on the wood projects, because I got to clean out my shed, so I've been avoiding that. I don't like doing that when it's cold, and I need to really take everything out and clean it good. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks again for all the subs. Have a good rest of the weekend. And as always, happy smoking. Thanks, guys.